I've been asked in the past to speak on fear, and today I just wanted to cover some things that I think hold you back in life, based around fears, different fears that we have. And we all live every day with some type of fear, but it's how we deal with it, where we put it in our lives, and what importance we give to it, and if we've learned to actually deal with it or not. And I think one of the biggest fears that we all have, most of us to some degree, is a fear of failure. And that can really hold you back in life from moving forward, simply because we're all going to fail somehow, some way at something. But the problem is, are we going to get back up and keep trying again? I have a really good friend that she's in her 60s today, but she tried 2 different businesses and failed at both of them. The third time she tried at business, she tried in a different field, and she is doing amazing today. She's a multimillionaire, but she learned a lot in her first 2 tries at business. But she didn't let that stop her from trying again, and now she's reaping the benefits. So fear of failure, somewhere in our past we have learned it's better just not to try. If I'm going to fail, I would rather just not try, because that way I don't have to go through the pain of dealing with the failure. Another fear that grips a lot of people is the fear of rejection. I don't think anybody really enjoys being rejected. You know, ask a guy if he wants to go ask a girl to go out and get rejected. Most guys will say, no, that's not fun. However, what if she said yes? And what if that turned into a long-lasting relationship? So rejection is a great fear that most people have, and that keeps them from stepping out into the unknown and asking people, hey, can I show you this? Or I have something great I'd like to talk to you about. But that fear of rejection just grips us to the point where we're paralyzed. And the people that are successful are people who understand fear, but do it anyway. They put fear in its rightful place. Another fear that you may not have thought about is actually the fear of success. There are people who fear success because what comes along with it may be, oh, well, people will look at me and expect more of me, and can I live up to that? Am I going to be able to live up with that? I have a friend who is a pastor's wife, and she struggled for so many years with being a pastor's wife because she felt there would be so much expected of her and she couldn't live up to it. It was that fear of success, being a successful church and a successful pastor. She would have to also be a pastor's wife and everything that came along with that. So I think that the key right now for us is not to say, I don't have a fear. It's to say, yes, I have fears, but I'm going to put them in their rightful place. And I'm going to just have to do what I am called to do, or I am supposed to do, with that fear. Just do it anyway. Because as an entertainer, I can tell you right now, every time we get up to sing or act or whatever, entertain, we get up with fear. But at the end of the day, when the show is over, when the crowd has enjoyed what we've done, and we have that sense of accomplishment, it's much bigger than the fear ever was. So the bottom line is, don't ever let fear win. You cannot let fear win.